What's up, my beautiful otter gang? Shout out to all of you. And yes, we've had some scam wicks today. Yes, we got the weekly close. You are absolutely adorable, man. And ladies, welcome to the Alex O Crypto Show, where we post videos every single day on our levels, price predictions, our thoughts, and what's going to happen. So, Asia opened. We had a big scam wick. We have a weekly close. We have lots to talk about. We have some levels here. Let's jump into the charts and let's get right into it because there's no time to waste because we got to prepare for the week. And guess what? This week is full of goodies. There's going to be a lot of things that come out to do with news. So we better be prepared for a wild week as per usual because we had lots of news over the past few weeks that have made us bullish, that have made us bearish, have made us go up and down and who knows where. But we will figure it out along the way because we will have levels marked out. We will look at sentiment and we will look at what this market structure is telling us. So, first of all, let's look at the weekly candle, right? Because the weekly candle will tell us something at least, right? So if we zoom in here to the weekly and we get all down into the nitty gritty, we like to call it the nitty gritty here. Oh my God, look at that candle. Now I'm going to turn off all this stuff because I keep it in groups and keep it organized for you guys. And look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful candle. Does that look bearish? Well, I want you to go and Google candle patterns and tell me exactly in the comments below, of course. Tell me, what is this candle called? Don't forget to like and subscribe because what is this candle called, my friends? Because it seems pretty bearish to me. Now, should this bring us down? We've had a giant wick up and a push back down. So this to me is a very, very, very bearish signal. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. So I'm going to jump right into it. Let's get down to the 1 hour and let's take a look at this range. Because this range has been wild, hasn't it? Hasn't it, my friends? Shout out to the Otter Gang. Shout out to all of you. You guys are here on the charts, getting all excited, FOMOing in, maybe on your tablets, maybe on your Mac, maybe on your PC, maybe doing something, but you're all in it. And you're in it to win it because you're using great risk management. You're managing your levels. You're managing your emotions. Maybe not this guy over here or this guy over here with some hopium, but we know we have a lot of FUD in these charts and in these markets lately, but we can still trade them. So let's take a look at this. So we have had the pump up from the interest rate, 0.5 basis points. The FOMC has brought us down. We have crippled under the CZ. Beautiful FUD. Now we're in this range. Now let's zoom right on in, right? And let's turn on our charts. So we have a couple levels here marked out. Now, where do we think we're going to go? How's it going to react? Where do we have to fill, right? So we had this giant pump up over here, November 30th, that we've been talking about. Now, we haven't been able to get below these lows, and we're kind of making a range over here. So if we go over to this range, can we continue downwards? Well, that weekly candle says something to me that, hello, we're probably heading further down, right? So what can we expect? Well, if we have such a dramatic move like this, right, we can expect a retracement, right? And we can expect downwards action because of the weekly candle and because of all the negative news that has been coming out. And we got a lot of news coming this week. So let's prepare for a retracement and also some downwards action, right? So where can we move? Well, we're coming and touching the point of control. So if I zoom in here and we look at the point of control, we've touched it. And guess what? We touched it with a scam wick. Yes, that is the wick of all wicks. Now, tell John Wick to come over here and ask him about Monday. This was Monday at 10 a.m. for me, okay? 9 a.m. I'm at work. I'm swinging a hammer. I got the charts. You know, don't trade and work, right? Because you're on the clock. I got the charts, and I'm looking at the charts, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Dump it. Dump it. Calling Ronnie, calling Sniper's Nightmare, calling all the Otter Gang. Dump it, man. None of this. Because have you ever been at a party? I was just recently at a party, and I'm talking about crypto. Oh, that Bitcoin thing. You know that Bitcoin thing. It's died, you know. You try to talk about it, and it's like, do you not know what this huge centralized digital banking currencies that's coming our way. And you know what Bitcoin is? Some digital gold is pretty good. You should look into it. Never mind. So we got the wicked death. Sorry about that tangent. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I try to have a little banter and a little bit of fun along the way. So look, I have this low, I have this top. We have been respecting these lows and tops. Now, we had the scam wick up to the point of control. Yes, and it touched. It touched this box that we had marked out. Now, if you had the levels from yesterday, you would have had these marked on your charts. Well, if you don't, we'll get them marked today because it could come back up. So what am I expecting? Well, I said retracement, right? So how do we pull a retracement? Well, we go from our value area high area, which is perfectly marked out here, all the way up here to down here, right? And we get confluence. So this is my area that I'm looking for us to come up to, right up here, right? Let's mark it out on our charts so that you guys have it. 17.1, right? So 17,000 has been a psychological support. Look at this. Support, 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 resistance, support, resistance. You know, I can't say it enough, support and resistance, but it's there, right? This was an anomaly, okay? This was news. This was like, hello, newsman, right? So our range should be, like it says, value area high, point of control, value area low. Mark those out on your charts so that you have them, right? Now, I also have this bottom here of this wick because obviously this was a dramatic drop and we have come down here. So in this range, what am I looking to trade? I'm looking to trade the highs and I'm looking to trade the lows with bearish divergences and all those fun signals as we go through. So where should we go from here? So we have the retracement marked, right? We have this point of control. Let's mark that as well, right? As we go through, we can show how I set up on a daily basis. Like I have not come back to the charts till now. I took a quick brief look just before I started this. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go from the top and do what I normally do as if I was setting it up for myself, right? Because we're about honesty. We're about transparency. We're also about stop losses and risk management at this channel, right? Because I'm a carpenter by trade. I work every day. I come to the charts. I need some levels. So that's what I'm providing for you guys. And I'm also providing a little bit of risk management knowledge because it's important to manage risk. Therefore, we have more capital to trade with as we come to these charts, right? Because we can't be going FOMOing in because we see a wick of death and get all excited, right? So we have this one too. This is a big, juicy golden pocket just below here that we did hit. So maybe it will bring us up, maybe it won't, right? Because that's from our lows to our top, right? So from here, we're going to mark out all these places as well. This was a respected bottom, 16.2. Now these are ranges. I draw boxes, not lines. I draw lines for the point of control value area high and recent bottoms, right? I also have this bottom marked out and this bottom marked out just as psychological, right? But I know that from this range, if I pull an FRVP all the way across, right? That this is really the last hurrah before we see lower. So I called 15.4. I have it saved. I called 15.4 in August. You can Google it. No, you can't. But we are working towards a new lower low. Now, from here, where are we going? Like I said, there's news coming out this week. We got to be prepared, right? We have to have good risk management. What does that mean? Well, when I'm entering a trade, am I entering in the middle of this range right now? No, but would I like to be in a trade? Yes. Well, I am in a trade. I'm in a short from 17.3 up here. And I'm still holding that position with quite a bit of profit taken. Not too much to ride out, but enough to ride it out if it continues lower. What I'm looking to do with that Bitcoin short is I'm looking for a retracement so I can add more and get in an even better position to make more capital. Also, what am I looking at? I'm looking at the other markets. So if I go over here and I look at and I hope you all have this on your charts, this is the S&P 500 E mini futures. This becomes alive a lot earlier on Sunday than the regular markets. Now you can see that we've had a steady decline, right? Which isn't good. But we've also had a mini pump, right? And it does transpire into the Bitcoin charts. Also, we need to always be checking Ethereum because sometimes Ethereum can lead the way. Right now, it is not. Right now, Bitcoin's kind of in charge. So we're in the middle of the range here. We're in the middle of the range here, right? Very similar. But you haven't had as much. I think Ethereum's more of like the dramatic Bitcoin, right? It's much tighter because of the small price being at 1,200 versus 16,000. You get much more spikes, and then you have Matic, which is a whole nother story. But we got to check both because we can have different signals on each one. We can have bull divs that print here, right? Bingo, bango, higher high, higher lows. We can get all those things from different sources, and it creates confluence in other coins, right? So right now, when I zoom in and I got these two tops and bottoms of my range marked out, I'm not going to trade the middle. I'm looking for something up here right now, right? I'm looking for something up here right now because I've pulled from this crazy wick that we had. I believe it was from when Asia market opened down to this one here. Well, guess what? We got some confluence, right? So this is where I'd be looking for my next trade. Can I get that beautiful divergences? Maybe, but we got to be aware. We got to have good risk management. We got to be prepared. We got to fire off some courage and risk management. So why do I say courage? Because, it's not easy to get into these trades, and it's not easy to pay yourself first because you want to let it ride. You want to see the numbers go up exponentially. You want to make that big money. But over time, if we can grow our accounts, we can be profitable, right? If we are in for a quick buck, you're not going to last, in my opinion. In my opinion, you'll be blowing your account, you'll be over leveraging, and you'll be liquidating yourself, right? So I can see some exhaustion here. I'll go into the 6. Yeah, so we're getting higher highs right now. Look, if we look at here, we're getting higher highs and we're getting lower lows, right? On the momentum, you can see the lower lows. So this is exhaustion. This is a divergence. Where is it going to pop off? Can it do a little push up higher? Maybe, right? If we check our momentum, let's go to our money flow. On the 12, money flow is curving down, right? On the 30, money flow curving down. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, money flow still curving up, right? And we're still above. So, mixed signals there. Nothing confirmed. No red blood diamonds. No green dots. Maybe on the lower time frames we do get some. Nope, still just making that divergence. So, if I'm making lower lows and higher highs over here, I'm looking for a short entry. Am I not? We had an exhaustion wick over here, right? We have a couple on the higher time frames. Yep. So this could be a reversal. Now what would I look for? I would look for this to come in. This should come down, right? And come back up like this. Bingo bango. And this can come like this. Right? Bingo bango. That to me would be a perfect sign for a short entry, right? If we do not get those signs, well, maybe you can wait till we push up to the 16.8, right? Because we're bouncing off the 0.5 right now. So there's many options here. You can take any one of these trades. I could enter right now if I wanted to. Would it be good? Probably not, right? But, oh, that's it. Sorry. That is a long trade. This is a short trade. So where would I want to enter? Here. If I got into that wick, I could take profit here. I could take profit here depending on how much leverage. It could be a good trade, right? There's many options, but what I'm trying to say is that overall, there's opportunities here if we have good risk management. We can go down for entries down even to, ooh, that's kind of ugly. It's a 3 minute, which I don't suggest. I use this when volatility is very low and there's not a lot of volume. See if I turn on the volume has died down, right? Ever since that scam wick. That scam wick was wild. Shout out to all the scam wickers out there. Bybit, maybe it's not the same on KuCoin. Let's see. Bybit, pretty scammy, right? Lots of volume on Bybit. Let's see KuCoin. I got KuCoin over here. Oh, KuCoin's not much better. What else do I got over here? Oh, that's FTX. No, I'm joking. That's Binance. Oh, that guy's going to jail. Oh man, I have a couple of friends in the Discord who lost some money there I'm sorry for your losses. But that's enough for me. That's 15 minutes. That's normally longer than I go. So I'm going to zoom out here. I'm going to give you the levels like I always do. Like I always do, right? Because you guys are worth my time. I appreciate you all. I value you all. Without you, I would not be doing this. I'd be probably just sitting on the couch, relaxing, trading myself. But this is about community. This is about friendship. This is about growing together. And you know what? With all of us together, working together to grow, you know, helping each other learn, helping each other understand, helping the new person in, you know, and us ignorant people who don't want to learn new things like me sometimes. I'm guilty of it, you know, as becoming teachable, right? And knowing that I don't know everything, sharing my losses. I have not gone through a loss today. It was extremely hard not to trade today because I love me a scam wick. I love me a low wick down here, right? This would have been a great long entry. But you know what? I did not take a trade today because I have discipline and I understand that the more I can preserve the capital and take better trades, the better my account's going to grow, right? Because I like to take profits early and manage my trade a bit right off the beginning. If I'm not home and I'm not in the zone, why would I take the trade? So shout out to all of you. I love you. God bless you. Stay safe. Let's get Monday. Let's just get it. Secure the bag. Pay yourself. Don't be silly. Protect your... Anyways, you ended that. Bye.